Here.
Aye, this is plenty. Lord Phasus is like to be in your debt. Nicely done. Suppose it can't have been easy to procure this much so quickly.
You suppose wrong. I command their full faith. 'Tis simple for me to extract what I require.
Ha! You're a fearsome one. Here's hoping
Enough. I gave you yours, now you give me mine. I'd not be seen here with you.
Ah, of course. Wouldn't want to hurt the Lady Saint's image in the eyes of the common folk.
Glad we understand each other.
Aye, be seeing you.
Lord Phasus. 'Tis a name of great import, of that I am certain.
That's odd.
My head hurts just what to do. I've no mother or father to... I wanted to get them a present to say thank... The problem is, do you think you could help me? All I need is a bunch for true. I'm sure you'll find it. Hoya Risen! Have you brought me a bunch of... Oh, say, would you mind tearing... See, one of my... All you have to do... But there's the problem. Would you find a silver stone for true? I'll be waiting. Oh, I can't find the silver stone anywhere. Have you fared any better? They're hard to find, aren't they? Oh, I can't find a silver stone anywhere. Oh, say... Well, I'll not to say I want to tell them how... Oh, it's so
Miss Daphne seemed pleased with our efforts. Mayhap we ought to pay her another visit sometime soon.
'Tis as you say. Mayhap 'twould serve us well to track down the former patients mentioned in these records of treatment.
Indeed, you are correct. We've found some evidence, but there might be more to discover. Let us scour every inch of this room.
Aptly said.
You're back. These look like Johann and Bruno. I recall them being at any rate, they may know.
Just yonder. Looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
I say we collect as much as we can carry.
You're back. Pray, tell me, have you found anything? What? Do you think... Mayhap you could show it to the... Pray, sir, do what you can.
Methinks we would do well to bring this medicine to Sir Radcliffe, the doctor over in the rest house.
'Tis as you say.
I ought to act a little more cheery.
You're fool enough to fall for it. Shame on you.
Use a dash of salt.
If our destination is a distant one, travel by ox cart might be worth considering.
One hopes these carts offer comfort commensurate to their cost.
A crime committed here will see one confined to jail.
As I understand it, the pay of a jailer is miserable for all their toil.
then a bribe might avail us, should the time come.
You shan't hear me complain about...
Now we've the vim to tackle the day ahead.
Good tidings, friend. How have you been keeping? As for me, you see, and that's when I can't just give it to you, my... Well, friend, what say you? Much obliged, friend. Suppose I'd best be off. I've...
Suppose I ought to earn my... I'll take any chance. Must be vigilant. The town's the road. When was my watch?
This ladder can take us to new heights.
We ought to put it to good use.
Might as well take a look while you're here. Eh? Many thanks.
Have we any gold left after that extravagance?
It seems to me the shopkeep could have afforded a discount.
Arisen! You've grown even stronger since last we met, haven't you? I can tell at a glance.
I dare say, I've
Tis a
accomplished...
happy twist of fate that brings us back together.
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master. Knowing when to use curatives is my... The time of our parting has come. I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. Are you fit to travel? Then let's not dawdle.
Go on, have a... look. Pleasure doing business with you.
This ox cart's back. I'll need to see some coin before I let you on. Let's not be hasty.
Let my magic grant you an elemental dream.
Now, there's a novel idea. I've never seen my own master attempt such a feat.
One of our number is unconscious.
You can count upon my aid.
All this fuss over a moat. It shan't happen again.
I am in your debt.
Happens to the best of us. Don't let it get to you.
Say, you wouldn't happen to have seen a pretty stone, like, was stolen from me while I was... There's no exaggeration. To be quite truthful, working under a man such as him, unless...
The jadeite orb could be anywhere now.
Pray, as for where to look, you could try asking a bandit, or someone who's apprised of illicit dealings.
Greetings! We see a great many customers given our location, so you'll have... Interested in my wares?
I've not an inkling of what to do.
Wonder if there's any easy work
I've not an inkling of what to do.
Reckon your trade towns can make you right sick of crowds, but here, at least, you'll find a bit of peace and quiet.
I have no issue falling asleep, even at...
Come on, have a look.
Our adventure continues.
Off we go, then.
Ready to forge on?
Well then, son, how might I be of service?
Welcome, sir. Contrary to if you think me a liar, then buy something and... see the truth.
On the transference of souls, eh? 'Tis not like to do much harm on its own, but when combined with its twin, take care how you use it, sir.
Ah, I see you desire one of my masterpieces. Very well. I shall have your order crafted in good time. A little patience is all I ask. The creation of a masterpiece takes time, sir. Pray do hope to see you again.
The jadeite orb is safely in hand.
There you are! Pray, tell me, have you found the jadeite orb? Fine. If Master Everard finds out what I've done, I shall be...
Riding in an ox cart would be a welcome reprieve.
They can be most convenient, though they travel only during the day.
Reckon your trade towns can make you right sick of crowds, but here...
There are worse things than turn...
Our adventure continues.
Off we go then.
Feeling rested, I trust?
Welcome, sir. If you think me a liar, then buy some. The creation of a masterpiece takes time, sir. Pray do not rush. Many thanks to you.
Almost nodded off for a moment there.
Reckon your trade towns can make you right sick of crowds, but...
Shall we get some rest then?
Reckon your road trade towns can make you right sick of crowds.
You shan't hear me complain about an...
Go on, have a look.
It's hard to judge not
Must hold out. Well met, son. Have a gander at my wares. You shan't regret it. Pleasure doing business with...
Tell me, in your comings and goings, did you happen to encounter... He seems to have vanished while in possession of a treasure known as the Jadeite Orb. My fellow merchants, and if I may be candid, our primary concern is not the merchant, but is an item of precious importance to myself and my partners, you see. And in my hour of need, who should wander by but the good of... You will be rewarded handsomely for it. So, how goes it? Did you manage to retrieve the... Very well. Pray...
Welcome. If you think me a liar, then buy something, and the item you requested is complete. Here you are, sir. You hope to see you again.
This is a... forgery, is it not? A copy, in other words, with no inherent value. What do we hope to do with it?
Someone might...
So, how goes it? Did you manage to retrieve the Jadeite Orb? Ah, splendid. Before we discuss your reward, however, there is one You see, in my line of work, trust is paramount. And so we shall come. I trust old Ibrahim's eye most of all. Let us pay it.
Follow my lead.
Come along. We make... You presume to flee? Oh, I think not.
Guards! There you are! Pray, tell me, have you found... Jadeite Orb? Fie! If Master Everard finds out what I've...
Come along. We make for Ibrahim's scrap store.
Suppose I'd best get to work.
Good day, Ibrahim. Would you be so kind? Now, I have a bit of business to attend to while he performs his appraisal. I ask that you...
What is it? The appraisal's not yet done, and I must needs concentrate. What's this for, then? That shan't get you anywhere, I'm afraid. You're a persistent one, aren't you? Heavens fend. Heavens fend. That's more than I can refuse. That...
Living's hard, but dreams are free.
He ought to be finished by now. You have done your title proud, Arisen. My partners shall be most relieved to... You have certainly earned your reward. And I do hope you will permit me to call upon you
A moment long awaited. I knew it was only a...
True to his word, Sir Everard has paid us handsomely for the orb. And plentiful coin is always welcome on our journey.
Aptly said.
There you are! Pray, tell me, have you found the Jadeite Orb? Oh, thank you, thank you! Now, pray, take this. I know 'tisn't much, but I'm right, I'd best get going. Sir, though we may ne'er meet again, know that I shall remember this kindness as long as...
I hope Sir Offalv shall lead a life free of cares, now that we have released him from his shackles.
Such moments make me proud to serve the Arisen.
Oi, you there!
I don't mean to pry.
Morris!
What?
I've just heard you...
Oh, my poor...
Morris!
Do you truly expect... The soldiers won't concern it all. Do you true... If you return him to me...
I say we speak with anyone and everyone who springs to mind. You never know what sort of useful tidbits we might turn up.
Aye? In need of a doctor, are you? What's this you're giving me? Interesting. Naturally, I'll need a bit of time.
Poor Rod. And he's delivered me my remedy. I still recall his smile when he told me about the beautiful flower bed he tended. Oh, Rog, will I e'er see you?
Come to think of it, we're all of differing vocations, aren't we?
Mayhap the flower bed will offer some clue as to Roger's whereabouts. Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
We could pick some now and use them when...
Let my magics grant you an elemental boon.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
What a shame. Not one among us is 50 arrows. I was hoping for some new equipment myself.
I wager they'd make fine skewers if anyone fancies roast meat when next we can. Fuss over a moment's infortune. Is something again?
Apologies, Master, but I can't guide you there from our current location. Mayhap the flower bed will offer some clue as to Roger's whereabouts. I know the way. Follow me.
Oxen are to be found here, of all places.
Such beasts are a fair source of meat when rations are lacking.
I would have preferred not to have to fight so soon, but at least I know I am up to the challenge.
Try not to get hit, lest all that vim go to waste.
I grant you fire and blaze. Use it well.
There's ought to be found there. Can you not see it?
Let us ponder how best to proceed.
If we are to break it, it shan't be from this side.
So it goes. Over here!
A tad too high, methinks.
Come to think of it, different masters favor different pawns. One whom I served preferred to have beastrons for allies.
I'll be sure to keep that in mind. We put up a brave fight, and here we stand.
Of course! The fight would have been lost without you, Arisen. Must you run so fast? I can hardly keep you in my sights, Arisen.
No time to catch your breath. Try to keep up.
I grant you roaring flame. I cannot
Not so bad, I think. There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
I'd say we collect as much as we can carry.
Here we go again.
You've a knack for drawing the enemy, Arisen. Strike hard enough that we might not have to do this twice.
I shall lead the charge!
Tis done. Thank you, Arisen. I'm overjoyed to have completed the task my master set for me.
Not a bad idea.
Master, 'twould be prudent to rid yourself of any excess items.
Let's see. What can we do without?
I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer combats through.
Yon statue may yield new sights, if we can reach it.
Why don't we go take a look? Could you come over here? Oxen are to be found here, of all places.
Such beasts are a fair source of meat, when rations are lacking.
Ooh, I can't wait to find out what's inside. Materials such as this can be combined to craft things.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
You're welcome to take whatever you like from my pack, Master. I'd gladly see you put what I find to good use.
Say, weren't we tasked with another errand that sent us somewhere near here?
Should we head there now? It would save us having to make the trip again.
Poor Rog. He truly is a love, and he's delivered me my remedies many a time. I still recall his Oh, Rog. Well,
The flowers that bloom around here, from what I can glean, the petals isn't that unusual.
Have you heard? There was no warning, no apparent cause, but one morning they were all discovered dead. Of course, such rumors are best taken.
Have you some business with them?
Beg pardon, sir. I mustn't be...
Any tidings to share?
The flower, from what I can glean, isn't that unusual.
How might I be of a...
Have you need of me?
Interested in my way? Shame there are. I rather enjoyed hearing the one about it's said to descend in time. Sounds like the last.
You'll never... Normally, you put an elf and a dwarf in the same room and they'll be trading...
Will this take long?
You looking to join?
I truly appreciate your offer to aid us. Had you not spoken up when you did, I fear Morris would have... I know he's in pain. I am too. Oh, I should tell you. I hope he may have some inkling of where the creek... Pray, do what you can to bring Rog back.
Please, stranger.
This morning.
What's your problem?
Save it, cuz.
Watch yourself.
Aught you need of me?
Have you come from Vernworth? How are things there? The ancient battleground to the north is overrun with hordes of fell beasts. In times past, 'twas safe. Since a few days past, it could be that aught's befallen the cenotaph. I'd heard the say, if I cannot dissuade you from traversing the ancient battleground, would you consider Could it be aught's if I cannot dissuade you?
They're quite strange, that. Mayhap you've seen those headless statues on road. Couldn't tell you whether any of that's true or...
Wearing armor
Aye, I met Roger by the cenotaph. On the east, he had what looked like a bundle of grass with him. Only he was carrying it as though 'twere of the greatest he would say no more than 'twas a secret. So I told, yet no sooner had I turned my back than I heard I charged to his aid. But a wolf was already scuffed. Poor lad. Pray help him if you can, sir.
What do you want? I swear I've never slept better.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
We could pick some now.
Ah, I must ask, where did you... To be plain, 'tis more poison than... It has the potential to heal one's ailment, certainly. But only if they could... Worse still, it has addictive properties that are likely to cause the patient to become... I say patient, but I should hope whoever made this did not intend it as a method of treatment. You'd have to be well and truly mad to attempt such a thing.
bunch of sluggards. We need new blood.
I keep feeling eyes on the back of my head.
Only thing fur's good for is pulling in a scrap.